The tournament is well underway and we are all ready for match 2 here in Benoni. Cameroon taking on Malawi. This is the pitch that was used this morning and will be used for the next 3 days. And what we saw today was a low-scoring match in that one between Botswana and Uganda. The spinners didn't get much turn, and with the bounce on offer, they seemed to get the ball to rush through quite nicely. Interestingly, after the morning's match, we've also noted a few indentations, which generally is expected on the first morning.
Good afternoon and welcome to Game 2 of the Africa Cup here from Willowmoore Park in Benoni. With me is Innings, who's going to be the match referee for today, and he'll be taking care of all the other proceedings. And I've also got the two captains with me. From Malawi, Mazam Ali Beg, and from Cameroon, Mpenya Forstones Jr.
Heads is a call, and it's a head. You want the toss?
I'm gonna bowl first, because the condition looks good for the bowling, and I want to restrict the team on the lowest total, and we can chase it easily.
Nous allons commencer premièrement par le batting. Donc c'est ce que nous allons faire parce que nous n'avons pas de choix, on a perdu le toast et l'adversaire a prévu le bowling. Forcément, nous allons faire le batting.
We lost the toast. They chose to bat, so we are forced to bat.
The news from the middle is Malawi have won the toss and elected to bowl.
This is the Cameroonian team.
Malawian team. We can expect some fireworks from this Malawian team. Let's not forget they will be bowling first.
You still have good cricket.
I think the key is you want to see consistent bounce. Swing and movement is part of cricket. If you want a consistent bounce, and that's what we've seen so far. So Cameroon, Prote is the opening batsman, and he's joined by Yadav, Kulbushan Yadav. And to open the bowling innings for Malawi, it's Daniel Jakil. It'll be interesting to see what goes on here between Malawi and Cameroon. Here we go.
First runs. That's a good delivery. He's come wide of the crease and he's really looked to bounce it at the batsman. Bowled in, almost looked like he set him up. Short delivery first, no foot movement, wide of the crease, the perfect Yorker.
And he's a slinger of the ball, which can be initially a problem for batters new at the crease. They're not quite sure where he's delivering it from.
Goes across his body, across his front pad, and beautifully bowled.
But full straight right through him. Prote is out, and it's 4 for 1.
The next batsman come in, facing sling bowlers. Blessings Bandani sharing the new ball. That's a lovely stroke, got on top of that. The misfield allows him to run through for 1. Oh, that's really hopped and came back. Wicketkeeper thought for a moment there may have been a nick.
It runs down to those under 15, 17, 19 squads, which will be there, no doubt. And this just to beat the smallest of gaps between a square cover and point. They'll be pleased with this square drive. Daniel, he's searching here for that full and straight delivery. Well played in the end. Well played.
Yes, and I must say it's sped through to that boundary, so this outfield's fantastic. If the weather stays this way, it'll probably quicken up over the next 2 days. Looks like this is his game. He's almost a born pinch hitter. So if you're not going to get it right, it doesn't matter. Change of bowling. Sami Sohail.
Much better stroke than the previous one where he just tried to hit it with all that he's got. And when you do get it through the inner ring here on this slick outfield, you get value for your shots.
Initially he played that one, and his first defensive stroke, remember the first ball, he played it with good commitment and then got the boundary of Daniel earlier on, and he's got the second one. Oh, he wasn't too sure what to do there.
Yeah, that's big. Not big enough though to go to the boundary. Oh, thought about it. The acrobatic skills not up to standard. They cross over for 2. End of the over, end of the power play, 25 for 1. Sami to continue.
There's a bit of a sound here. It is a softish sound. They all went up in appeal, but
27 for 1. In the air. Oh no! Run opportunity here, gone up begging as well.
2 chances missed. It was the catch. That ball almost seemed to hang in the air for such a long time, and there was a genuine catch opportunity, catching chance here. It went down, and then the run out because the players ran, but there was a bit of a misunderstanding. Have a look at this. He's got it gone. He's looking into the sun, having said that, so that's not easy. He got 2 hands to it, so should have probably held on to it.
Flight. Bit of a chase. Fantastic effort in the end, and looks like he's injured himself.
It's a brilliant bit of athletic fielding, you have to say. Let's have a look at this. Okay, here we go. Oh, that could be nasty. Now I wonder what that's about. Let's have a look. We're getting a different view now, different angle.
It looks to me like it's that elbow that he gets jarred and then has no control, and it's neck first. Hopefully he will feature again for his side.
So Gulbushan continues. He's on 12.
Hey!
Tried to use his feet, but with the momentum of the stroke, he may have dragged the back foot. So here we go. Here's a nice side. Yes, he did drag it. Did he get it back in time? Ooh, that's going to be tight. Something's got to be behind the line. I think that's out.
Gulbushan gone with just 12 of 26, 33 for 1. Abada Roland. Mozam, that's his second over. Up in the air. Straight down the ground. Bit of confusion.
You know, Malawi did say they want to keep them below 100, but that they continue batting at this rate, they'll only get 72, so they've got to pick it up from here. Just get it to 7s, maybe 8s.
Or even 7s, Hus, to take them towards 105 to make this an exciting contest.
Good running coming back for the second.
First movement is the left leg opens up, and they're looking to carve it to the leg side, like that. Now he has middled it. Has the fielder justice well enough? He has. And Maazam Beg, the captain, picks up the wicket.
And if you don't quite hit it properly with enough power and out the middle, this is the result. Was up in the air for a fair bit of time and well judged. Very well judged. Set himself, he was balanced, head still. And Seka Bruno, an opportunity to go beyond his top score 21, but it's not the case today. Cameroon, 41 for 3. Nono Amino, he's the new batsman. Beautifully bowled. Classic off-spinning delivery through the gate.
Clearly getting the ball to turn, and he's a proper orthodox finger spinner.
And bowled him. No reaction from the batsman. He's still standing there. I wonder why there was the question asked by the batsman.
Let's shave the bail.
So he's gone for a duck, and Cameroon, they are in a spot above the 42 now for 4.
So well bowled, skipper. 2 in 1 over. 42 for 4 after 12.
Another one. Back-to-back wickets. There was that hesitation and questioning of this dismissal. Simple, straight forward, lobs up, catch taken. It's the captain. Captain's involved again. So Bada Roland gone for 5. Cameroon 42 for 5 now.
So Chaku Idris comes into bat. There's a good straight drive.
Very encouraging. Good straight drive. They've asked for the second. One thing they are, those Cameroon batters, they're quick between the wickets. Very impressive figures. 2 for 8. This is last over. That's an appeal. There's the sound. And the umpire will send Dipita, the batsman, back to the changing room. Good take by the keeper. These are never easy. Standing up, finds the outside edge. Straight into the gloves. Well taken. That's his 3rd for Mike. Impressive little spell this. Gone for 5. 53 for 6. Cameroon.
Nyoma Abega, the new batsman.
Nice, good start. Got a little bit of shape away from the right-hander, beating the outside edge and
Edge and past the keeper. The effort was there, and the effort is there down at 3rd man, and they pick up 2. Fuller swept away, looking for 2, and they comfortably say thank you to 2 runs. Fuller drilled down the ground. Call is for the bowler, and misfield. London Bridge, talking about England. There it is. It's 4 runs.
that's gone through. That's gone through. 64 for 6, 17 overs bowled. So it is impressive coming back to that early discussion to see countries like Cameroon playing cricket, because they've got they were colonized by the French, if I'm not mistaken, and so those are the countries to see them playing cricket, and you do expect them to be one of the countries that's not as strong as the other countries. So but it's encouraging and it's refreshing to see them playing cricket, because they can only get better, they can only grow.
Field placing, inside edge, past the keeper, 3rd man, fine leg, none of them. 4 runs.
Soccer side, we've all seen that over the years, so they will develop natural athletes, and the thing is now it's just about developing the game, the technique, all that. Everything else will come from there.
Beautiful delivery, just rolling his fingers. It's the cricket that still remains the question.
Yeah, well, you know, Kenya certainly should be one of the. That's they'll scamper through for 2.
Bowled him. That's what he was looking for, Daniel. That's their 6th. He's been looking for that away movement. Big shot
just
through the
kissed the
gate.
off stump. Just kissed it. Gently. That's a good Yorker. He's got it in the right place, and especially when batter's trying to hit you to the leg side like that and have a good old swing, that's the ideal place to bowl. So Chaku Idris goes for 14 of 19, and Cameroon 70 for 7. And Seke Lane, he's into bat.
Cueta was one of them. Lanky fast bowler, confusion. Bowler pleading as the wicket keeper because both batters on the other end.
Okay, now there's some confusion. So here we go. Both of them are refusing to walk. Both of them are in the crease at the non-striker's end. Now. Oh no, one of them's volunteered to walk off. Okay,
He's Nyama, the bigger man. Here it is.
He's running off.
Sets off. Nyama's not looking at him. No eye contact. Words exchanged. Hand gestures. One of them has to go though. Oh, bowled him! Daniel. He's in a hurry, isn't he? That's the 8th wicket for Cameroon.
Another excellent Yorker by Daniel. Got a Yorker with 2 deliveries ago, but this time fires the scene, leg stump out to the ground. A wonderful sight for any fast bowler. When he goes for the Yorker, you can see his arm gets nice and low and he fires those in. Nice technique for reverse swing. So the skipper, Cameroon captain Faustin Jr., he's on his way for naught. 72 for 9.
Quick run. Mid on. Lifts his head up and misfield.
And so the message was not just that hitting gaps, etc. That's 20 overs bowled, and that's the innings. 76 for 9. Cameroon end up with, and didn't quite get to 100. Malawi did say at the toss. Muazzam Beg, the skipper, said he'll try and restrict them to under 100.
That's the end of the innings. Cameroon, Malawi did well. They bowled well in tandem. No partnerships for Cameroon. And that will be a very happy bowling captain, a happy coach, and a happy side. Malawi, they need 77 runs in 120 balls in the second match on day 1. It's a sorry-looking batting scorecard. I'll say they starts because they are starts. Kobashan, Ntseke Bruno, Chakao Idris, Nyoma Abega. Nothing else thereafter. 76 is all they could muster in their 20 overs. A look at the Malawian bowlers. Daniel Jakil in his 4 overs. 3 for 20. Look at those dots. Blessings Pondani. Look at those dots. Sami Sohail will really turn things around for Malawi in his 4 overs, albeit not picking up wickets. 0 for 15. Mozambique 2 for 15. Mike Chawamba 3 for 10. Malawi, it's set in front of them, just the 77 runs. How they go about it, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
So match 2 continues, and Malawi has been set a target. Cameroon, unfortunately with the bat, weren't able to perform, and 76 for 9 is what they were able to put together today, having been put into bat by Malawi.
Kansonko, Donix, the man to take first strike, and that must be Gift, his brother. Bruno, Seke Bruno. Play and miss, first delivery.
This has taken the leading edge. Had that missed the bat, he would have been a sitting duck for LBW.
Calling for the second. In fact, they might push hard for 3, and misfielding has allowed them to do exactly that. Yeah, that is struck. That is struck. Taken the aerial route, and questions will be asked about that approach. That's where he wants to be. Hitting those lines and lengths, but well played. I'll say the way that he steered it down there behind point, and it's picked up 2. Net run rate, that'll get a nice little boost. That's gone. That's surely out. Loud sound of bat. And Cameroon. This is such a great angle. Fantastic camera work. Looking for the big cut, only to find the keeper's gloves. So some happiness here for Cameroon.
Unfortunately for Donex, Kasanka out for 4. He was unable to make best of the start. Well caught by Alain, the keeper. His middle, that one, just swiveled as he made contact on that occasion. Yeah, the follow-up delivery is not good. That's a good single. Straight to the player, just to his right. And they set off for the single.
Oh no!
Yeah. The troubles continue for Cameroon. Ball in hand. Kobushan Yadav. Yeah. Ashimi, a hop. And over mid-off. A few bounces and over the ropes. That's 4 runs.
That is a lovely stroke. Touch outside off stump, and have a look at this. Advance down the pitch. Straight over extra cover. Good hands.
An appeal. Confusion. Well, it's gone. It's gone. Kansonko for Malawi has to depart.
So that looks like an inside edge onto the pad. The peel went up. There was a bit of distraction. You can see the non-striker Kansonko's darted down the pitch. And when there's an appeal, the striker or the batter that's on strike is always a little edgy because he's watching for the umpire's decision. Anyway, Give Kansonko goes for 17. 36 for 1. That was very good work. Good awareness shown. The skipper Mozambique walks to the crease.
There it is. And a gentle push by Sami. Around the corner, and he just watches it. Perhaps he just wants to watch it through to the ropes because it's 4 runs. Looking at the bat, looking at the feet. Poor.
Yeah, this is a touchdown leg. It's too straight, isn't it? Into the left hip. Nicely played. Lovely little leg glance. Just past the short fine leg.
Full. Short arm jab. Down to long on. They picked up a single to end the over. 8 overs gone. 50 on the board for Malawi. Edge. London Bridge. Look for 2. Look for 2. Look for 2. And he's through.
I wouldn't mind having a look at the replay of this run out. I'll tell you why. Because when I saw Sohail run in, he didn't quite ground his bat and slide it in. He almost kind of put it down. Let's have a look at this. Put his bat down. Oh no, he did. He did see. Put it down before the crease, so he's fine. He's in by a long way. At school level, they don't face high quality swing bowling at decent pace. There's
the jump back and the figure goes up. A beautiful delivery from Nyoma. 59 for 3 Malawi.
Yeah, that's well bowled. It's straight. It's just in the back a touch. And Beg fell over a bit. The head fell over to the offside just a touch. And that LBW looked a pretty good shout. So he goes for 6 of 9 deliveries, 59 for 3.
So Nyoma finally picks up a wicket, and an important one. Mozambique. Daniel, the new batsman.
Again, earlier today, we mentioned earlier that he played a classic inside-out shot over cover, and he's followed this one up. Some square, more square of the wicket, but in that cover region.
Seemed to have overcommitted himself. Perhaps his side-on will just show us. Then realized it was slightly slower. He had to change his stroke and still managed to produce a beautiful stroke for 4. Well played.
Was able then to pick it up, and then that little second step to follow through with the shot. That has got what it's deserved. Short, wide, slow, and smash to the boundary. 13 done, 75 for 3.
This is the reason why Daniel has come in and he's given it the full kitchen sink, as they say, and he's clouted that for 4. 2 runs away from registering their win, and Malawi will be pleased with their day out. Yep, he wanted to score the winning runs. Well, not just yet. Scores a time.
And probably fittingly, the match ends with another extra. And that is the result. 7 wickets with inside 15 overs and a convincing win by Malawi.
For Cameroon, there are lots of lessons in this, and there's confirmation of the scorecard. The Malawi scorecard, highlighted by that not out by Sami Sohail, 28 of 37. Didn't need to do anything fancy, and that's exactly how he played. That's what his team needed. 1 score above in double figures as well for Gift Kosanko, and finishing it in just 13.1 overs. So a comprehensive win in the end for Malawi.
Cameroon with the ball defending 77 was always going to be difficult. They got a wicket or 2, but what will be of concern is the amount of extras. 15, too many white balls. So they've got some work to do, some thinking to do. They need to come back with a better game.
Happy to be on the scorecard and getting the first win under your belt. How do you feel?
Yeah, we are excited and very happy that the execution was not that much good, because we wanted to win this game like the 10 wicket or 9 wicket, but unfortunately we have lost 3 wickets. But at the end that we have won the game, and it was necessary for us, because tomorrow we are playing against Kenya, and against Kenya we need to do something better. So we wanted to good start and we achieved it.